What did SGA do to jump Donovan Mitchell? What did he do? I'm all
got
ears.
this team first place in the Western Conference.
We don't have to go to the Chiefs.
He played basketball better than him. No, that's
Yes,
what
he just played basketball better than him.
Yo,
Shai just bad.
Mars, that's not an answer. That's not.
No. I'll try to mince what Mars is trying to put down. Chill, is the East or West better? Who's playing against better competition, in your opinion?
I think the East has gotten much better. I think the East has definitely gotten better. I think the East is better.
You think the East is better than the West?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's fair. Whose stats are better, like across the board?
With Donovan Mitchell and SGA?
Yeah.
I think SGA averages more points. I think they average around the same amount. I think they average around the same amount of rebounds and assists. It's like percentage points, like 0.6, stuff like that. In terms of the points per game, I think he averages 3 more points than Donovan Mitchell. So that's basically a bucket. All right, I can get with that. But to answer your question, I think SGA.
Just to my point, Chill, Shai is number 1 in a conference to where there's better competition, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. He's taller than Donovan, and I think that plays a lot into why he's able to get why his stats are just better overall. So if I'm building a franchise, I'm sorry, but I'm taking the 6'6" point guard over the 6'3", allegedly, Donovan Mitchell.
Right. So the stats
every time. But let's forget the stats. The eye test is insane for both of them. But it gets clear. No. It's insane for both of them. The eye test it checks
okay,
out
for both of them. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So for both of them, and now when you talk about the numbers, there's not a huge gap when we talk about the numbers. It's not like it's not like these guys in scoring and rebounding and distributing
3 points.
And then when I watch these guys, the athlete that Donovan Mitchell is, the pull-up game he has, the finisher that he is at the rim at that size, what he does in the clutch, and I mean, I can't leave out the fact that he did put 43 on Shai when they played them the first time. They did beat them because I think Oklahoma City's got a better team. But he did put 43 on Shai the first time that they went at
Why do you think their team is better?
Why do I think that their team
because Cleveland is going absolutely bonkers right now. So, but they're running through East that we just talked about. But no, they're playing some Western Conference teams too.
They are playing some Western Conference. They are playing some Western Conference teams. I think that Oklahoma City, they're good due to how good Shai is, but they also got some other good young talent. J-Dub is awesome. The fact that they got Chet, he's the difference. The same reason why Donovan Mitchell is the difference in Cleveland. Before you get Donovan Mitchell on that crew, they're a playing team. You get Donovan Mitchell on that crew, they're a top 5 seed in the East. You get Chet on that team before Chet got on it, they were a playing team. Chet gets on that crew, they're in the top 5 and they're a top 5 seed. They're at the top of the league. That makes J-Dub's game better. That makes Shai's game better. When you got a guy like Chet on the crew, when that's happening, that's called a difference maker. Now, don't get me wrong, Donovan Mitchell, don't get me wrong, I think Shai does his thing 100%. But when I think about what Donovan Mitchell brings to Cleveland and how much better they've gotten with him on the crew, I'm still trying to figure out. I'm not putting Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ahead of Donovan Mitchell right now. I'm not doing
Chilltown Hoops, I'm sorry. I apologize, but I cannot let you get this off. Ticket wouldn't let you get this off. So, hey, in memory of my good friend, I can't let you get this off, Chill. I'm calling Cat. I'm calling it because Cleveland Cavaliers are a better team than the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are.
So if that's the
player
case,
for player breakdown.
Okay, so Oklahoma City. So if that's true, and Cleveland is in 3rd place in the Eastern Conference, and Oklahoma City is at the top of the West, wouldn't that mean that the Eastern Conference is tougher, considering that they're in 3rd place?
They're in 2nd, but
it just means Boston's well ahead of the competition in the East.
That also means that too. Sure, I can get with that. Mm-hmm. I could definitely get with
that. I'm talking about the breakdown of the team, though.
Okay,
you have an all-star point guard. Donovan Mitchell's obviously all-star too. Right. Jared Allen,
all-star. Right? Chet or Jared Allen.
He's all-star, right?
Jared Allen's nice.
Evan,
Mars, you roasted me when I said he's going to be an all-star. You what?
No, and he wasn't an all-star. So you're still wrong.
Well, wait a minute.
But he's nice. I'll say he's nice.
There's There's two replacements that have.
And
to,
he's not gonna be one of them.
on
One of them gonna be Trae Young, and the other one gonna be.
They're not gonna have 4 point guards on that team. It's not happening. They're not. It's not gonna be Maxey. It's Maxey, Jalen Brunson, Damian Lillard, and Trae Young. That's not happening. No,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
not happening. But anyway, Ron, back to what you were talking about with Oklahoma City.
That's 3 All-Stars,
right?
Evan Mobley. I don't really have to go too deep into him, but we all know Evan Mobley's a very talented player. Then when we get into the bench guys, they got Karis LeVert, they got Max Strus, they got all these other guys too. The Cavs the Cavs are slept on as a team. Now, obviously, they've been injured and stuff like that. But if you look at the construction of the roster and the players, the Cavaliers have a better team. Donovan Mitchell has more to work with offensively and defensively. He has defensive juggernauts over there. So like he has. So from a record standpoint, Oklahoma City is better. From a talent standpoint, they're a game better. We're not like and you do this with Ticket every day. You say Ticket, come on, they're a game better. So we can't really going off the record, and the Cavs have been injured too. So going off the record doesn't really tell the tale. I'm talking about just looking at the teams, looking at
what talent standpoint. Cleveland is definitely better than Oklahoma City. I won't argue that. No,
they're better, but
I'm going from a record standpoint. From a record standpoint, where Oklahoma City is right now at the top of the Western Conference, they're better. Even though it's only one game, they're better. But if you look at these two rosters, if you put these two rosters together, Cleveland is better than them.
For sure.
It is.
But I'm more so just saying that I think Shai, night in and night out, has to do more heavy lifting than Donovan Mitchell has to night in and night out. Now, I know, and here's the one thing that I will give Donovan Mitchell. Since Darius Garland got out of his way, it has been a masterclass, and he's done an amazing job of railing that team up the standings. They've shot up the standings since Darius Garland, and I actually would, if I was Cleveland, I would consider moving Darius Garland just because how good they've looked without him. But yeah, Donovan Mitchell has done a great job of carrying that team. But with that being said, we're sleeping on the talent that the Cleveland.
The fact that we don't measure players. Well, yes, we do. The fact that you got more to work with. Okay, sure, we do measure players because of that. Yeah, you do have more to work with, but you still have to do your job. So it's not like Donovan Mitchell is playing with a crew and he's getting the bare minimum or just above average. He's elite playing with these guys, and it's not like he's playing with a crew of talented guys that have been around for years. Mobley is in year 3. Darius Garland is in year 4. These dudes are all kids. I think Jared Allen just turned 25 years old. Max Strus is known as the quote unquote fake shooter. Now, don't get me wrong, Shai is playing with a bunch of kids too. But with that being said, the crew that Donovan Mitchell has, one of the main reasons why they're better is because of him.
And the defense.
Does SGA have more shot creators on his team? Because Giddey, I think, is more of a shot creator for his teammates, and Jalen Williams.
So is Jalen Williams. So is J-Dub. Yes,
or relative. Let's say so. On
number 3.
Okay, not amazing, but I think he can still create shots for his teammates, 100%.
Right.
But again, on Cleveland,
then so can Karis LeVert.
It's got sure, exactly. So they're kind of the same. Karis LeVert, Garland, and then you have Mitchell. So SGA, Giddey, Jalen Williams. So I think in terms of that shot creating, creating a team, they have the same amount of talent around them.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.